Don't worry when you are not recognized, but strive to be worthy of recognition. As I would not be a slave, so I would not be a master. This expresses my idea of democracy. I am a firm believer in the people. If given the truth, they can be depended upon to meet any national crisis. The great point is to bring them the real facts. Marriage is neither heaven nor hell, it is simply purgatory. My dream is of a place and a time where America will once again be seen as the last best hope of earth. The shepherd drives the wolf from the sheep's throat, for which the sheep thanks the shepherd as his liberator, while the wolf denounces him for the same act as the destroyer of liberty. Plainly, the sheep and the wolf are not agreed upon a definition of liberty. Discourage litigation. Persuade your neighbors to compromise whenever you can. As a peacemaker, the lawyer has superior opportunity of being a good man. There will still be business enough. Those who deny freedom to others deserve it not for themselves, and under the rule of a just God, cannot long retain it. With malice toward none, with charity for all, with firmness in the right, as God gives us to see the right, let us strive on to finish the work we are in, to bind up the nation's wounds. This country, with its institutions, belongs to the people who inhabit it. Whenever they shall grow weary of the existing government, they can exercise their constitutional right of amending it, or exercise their revolutionary right to overthrow it. I remember my mother's prayers, and they have always followed me. They have clung to me all my life. Labor is prior to, and independent of, capital. Capital is only the fruit of labor, and could never have existed if labor had not first existed. Labor is the superior of capital, and deserves much the higher consideration. All that I am, or hope to be, I owe to my angel mother. Always bear in mind that your own resolution to succeed is more important than any other. I am a slow walker, but I never walk back. Be sure you put your feet in the right place, then stand firm. I do the very best I know how, the very best I can, and I mean to keep on doing so until the end. I have always found that mercy bears richer fruits than strict justice. The probability that we may fail in the struggle ought not to deter us from the support of a cause we believe to be just. We the people are the rightful masters of both Congress and the courts, not to overthrow the Constitution, but to overthrow the men who pervert the Constitution. My great concern is not whether you have failed, but whether you are content with your failure. You cannot escape the responsibility of tomorrow by evading it today. You can fool all the people some of the time, and some of the people all the time, but you cannot fool all the people all the time. Give me 6 hours to chop down a tree, and I will spend the first 4 sharpening the axe. The ballot is stronger than the bullet. No man has a good enough memory to be a successful liar. I am not bound to win, but I am bound to be true. I am not bound to succeed, but I am bound to live by the light that I have. I must stand with anybody that stands right, and stand with him while he is right, and part with him when he goes wrong. Most folks are as happy as they make up their minds to be. Character is like a tree and reputation like a shadow. The shadow is what we think of it. The tree is the real thing. Government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth. The philosophy of the schoolroom in one generation will be the philosophy of government in the next. I don't like that man. I must get to know him better. This famous quotes are by Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln was the 16th President of the United States. Before becoming the President of the United States, he was a lawyer. Abraham Lincoln led the nation through the American Civil War and succeeded in preserving the Union, abolishing slavery, bolstering the federal government, and modernizing the U.S. economy. He was born on February 12, 1809. Hodgenville, Kentucky, United States. He was assassinated by gunshot wound to the head on April 15, 1865 in Ford's Theater in Washington, D.C. He was a martyr and a national hero. His hard work, determination is an inspiration to us all.